Global change. Everyone will awaken supernatural powers according to their online name. Some people's online name is Wemjikai. Just yell. People always live toward death. Transform into blue armor. Blue light flashes in hand. A storm blade emerged. Some people's online name is Emperor Huanshan. Awakening powers. Directly release the desolate sword Ju. Some people's online names are even a piece of software. He actually awakened a being that no one can kill. Although my online name in my previous life was General Duanmu, awakening jade-faced Shura, gained command of the galaxy. But he was still brutally killed by the ultimate monster. Now I'm back again. I immediately changed my online name to something more powerful. At this moment I glanced at my phone. 7 to 598 sharp. Global alienation will come. I'm excited. Open quickly. Far ahead. He did not hesitate to delete his online name, General Duanmu. Then use 2.5 seconds of rapid thinking time. Finalize your changed screen name. Pangu God Universe. Pangu created the world. Distinguish between yin and yang. Biochemistry of all things in the world. It can be said that everything in the world was created by Pangu. If you can awaken the supernatural ability related to Pangu. Those terrifying monsters 10,000 feet tall. He will become an ant in his own eyes. Crushed by oneself. But Pangu died in the end. And God is the same as Pangu. They are all extremely awesome founders. According to the Bible, God is everywhere. Omnipotent. Know everything. God created the whole world in 7 days. Finally in heaven. Also the God of creation. Pangu is dead, but God lives. I have no idea about this. To be on the safe side, I had no choice but to put these two creation giants together. All added to their own screen names. As for the universe, some people say that the universe accommodated Pangu, the place where the two creator gods of God. Some people also say the universe is the world. It was created by these two creation gods. For these ancient sayings, I can't find out. Had to. The word universe was added to his online name. I hope I can get a different name related to it. In this way, it's no longer humans who should be afraid, but those who emerge from the turbulent flow of time and space, monsters that invaded the earth. Completed the change of screen name. I took a long breath of relief. The secret passage was finally changed successfully. The next step is to wait for consciousness to come. Right now. A nice sister's voice came. Zhao Yan, you are too bold. Everyone else is paying attention to the class. You are actually playing with your phone. The beautiful class teacher Sukiyuna has murderous eyes. Staring at myself fiercely. This Sukiya, she is a beautiful college student from a key normal university. It is said to be a joke in their university. And the results are excellent. Won many awards. Our class is under his leadership. The whole thing is booming from afar. Students are very motivated to study. It's a pity that I can't wait until the day of the college entrance examination. Global alienation. Turbulence emerges from the void. Countless monsters invade. But speaking of it, Suki Guiyang is now an intern in her 3rd year of college. He seems to be 3 years older than me. Such excellent beauty. It is very easy to arouse people's desire to protect. Wait a minute, if there really is a monster invasion. I really want to protect her life. And at this moment, a look of anger appeared on Sukiwa's beautiful face. Facing students, sternness is the best nirvana. I directly handed over my mobile phone. Social network name has been changed. This phone is a piece of shit. Shang Guanjing and several classmates next to him looked joking. Looking at me with a trembling expression. I'm indifferent to this. I hope you can still laugh later. Just 1 minute later, a terrible thunder in the sky. Tear open the originally soft sky. Sukiwa's beautiful face has turned pale. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Above the sky, the original scorching sun. At this moment, it became a bloody blade, blooming with hot and dazzling red light. Blossoming blood red. Clouds gather in the sky. Countless torn blood vessels appeared in the sky. Countless magical mist descends, with rippling thunder. Huge beasts appeared high in the sky. Stepping on bloody red clouds, incredible power. Each of these monsters is dozens of feet tall. Even hundreds of feet. Their faces are ferocious. A mutated troll. A pair of huge and sharp horns. As if it could easily destroy a city. Mutated blur. He actually stood proudly in the sky with his back and 2 wings. A pair of blood red eyes as big as a basketball. A mutated demon. Huge, scary. That huge tail spine can penetrate everything in the world. There are so many monsters. It's creepy just looking at it. At this moment above the blood moon, a mutated tiger roared, flying down to earth. The moment when the huge black wings flapped, an extremely huge air wave was produced. Countless students are like tissue paper. He was immediately thrown away. The huge tiger suddenly spreads its huge body. Then he ate a student. Blood blooms directly between the fangs. An extremely huge magic python landed. Crash a teaching building into pieces. Open its mouth and start eating humans. The arrival of the monster. It makes the earth seem like an earthquake. Keep making a roaring sound. The whole ground began to tremble. Sukiya looked at this extremely real scene. His expression has been shocked to the extreme. These behemoths. It is simply not something that humans can deal with. In front of the terrifying monster, humans are like ants. Being trampled on, devoured, bitten and killed, and on my side, the whole person has fainted. But consciousness, but came to avoid space that seemed to be the universe. I'm suspended in the universe. There are all kinds of huge bright stars flying around. The picture is extremely shocking, and in front of me. At this moment, two terrifying beings standing tall and tall appeared. The one on the left is the creator god Pangu. He is billions of feet tall, immeasurable, holding an extremely exaggerated Kaishan divine axe in his hand. The power of law is quite explosive, as if wielding his divine axe can open up the world. The one on the right is God, the creator god. His height is also billions of feet tall. A burst of extremely pure golden light emanates from the body. Looks so sacred. It makes people want to kneel down and worship. And around, it is the inexhaustible heart that accommodates the two great creator gods. My breathing became faster. Two terrifying beings stand in front of you. I was in a stalemate with them for a while, but he started to get confused. When you acquired the ability of Jade-faced Shura in your previous life, it is a direct fusion. There is no current horrific scene. What I'm thinking about now is how to integrate with the three things of Pangu God and universe. Build relationships, gain special abilities. Then I stretched out my big hand, decided to touch it. God with the breath of life. God contains the surging power of life. Pangu contains the terrifying power of destruction. The universe is endless. Contains time and space attributes. The moment of contact with God. Waves of terrifying anger. Directly from both God and me. Bloomed out. Within the universe, countless large and astonishing amounts of material were immediately thrown away. The boundless God of creation in front of me. Transformed into an extremely majestic energy. Start merging with me. Extremely strong spirit. Began to appear on me. My pair of deep black eyes turned into golden retrievers at this moment. Short black hair on top of head. At this moment it became a head, long golden hair like a waterfall. Each one is emitting golden light. Me at this moment. Not only does it contain a terrifying aura, and it contains infinite majesty. Holy. If there is a devout apostle here, I will definitely kneel down in excitement and bow down to me in God. Blends very smoothly. At this moment he has successfully integrated. Full of surging vitality. Not only that, he seems to have the ability to speak as he pleases. One's own casual words. It seems that it can immediately become a worldly law. Obeyed by the world. I, who contains a terrifying life, am bold now. Touch forward. This creation temple possesses terrifying and destructive power. An extremely terrifying wave of air suddenly shook out. Once again, countless giants in the universe were blown away. Exaggerated substance. The creation god Pangu entered my body. Start to merge with it. The power contained in the creation god Pangu. It is an extremely terrifying destructive force. As if it could destroy the world. I suddenly felt every cell in my body are full of extremely explosive power. The power of this explosion, it seems as if my body is going to be torn apart. And this time, God in me. An extremely surging breath of life bloomed in 1 second. Cover me all over. My body gets damaged from time to time, but it was immediately repaired by this golden light. I close my eyes. Start meditating. Comprehend and digest this destructive power. Around my body, countless exaggerated substances started to circle around me. An extremely terrifying vision appeared in the entire void. It's like a sign that the universe is about to be reorganized. At this time, monsters from the outside world were everywhere. Someone's feet were eaten brutally. Sukiya looked at all this with despair. Suddenly, one student yelled and used despair as a sword. Armor of the dead. In shouting, the student's school uniform has faded, transformed into a blue armor. Blue light flashes in hand. A storm blade emerged. At the same time, his body suddenly expanded and lifted up, fully 2 feet tall. Like a giant, this is the king's armor. King of melee combat, can kill all crispy skin instantly. And this student, his social media name is King Kai. Just woke up, possessed the ability of armor. A person can be destroyed, but can never be defeated. Wang Zhikai murmured in his mouth. But it spread to the minds of many students. Let them feel refreshed. As if seeing hope, Wang Zhikai shouted lowly, holding a sword glowing with blue light in his hand. Take the initiative to kill a huge demon. The monster roared, open claws, torn away towards Wang Zhikai. The storm blade in Wang Zhikai's hand, like a huge, extremely sharp dart. Shoot it directly. Hit the monster's claws. There was a violent sound of metal collision. The monster was shocked by the storm blade, feeling numb in the devil's claws, but this aroused his bestiality even more. The monster flies violently. He pounced on Wang Zhikai, who was much smaller than himself. Wang Zhikai took advantage of the situation and grabbed the storm that flew back. The enemy looks extremely solemn, but he killed him without hesitation. Collided with monsters. But Wang Zhikai, who lacks combat experience, but just one blow, he was thrown to the ground. Use the storm blade in your hand to force you down. Damn it, I wish I had a lion costume. The king's armor made a sad and angry sound. He now only the attributes and skills of the king hero. But there is no equipment increase. Therefore, I cannot resist this demon wolf. Sukiya looked at the 2-foot-tall king's armor, face full of disbelief. He also played games. I know this is the king card. I didn't expect that this king card doesn't have 6 gods equipment. Faced with a demonic wolf over 10 feet tall. So vulnerable. At this time, there was another sound of the sword of the river coming from the sky. Unexpectedly, a famous classmate. The online name is King Li Bai. He actually has the ability to transform into the King Li Bai. Some students took a deep breath. Shocked death. Li Bai is growing up now, with flowing hair and wearing an ancient robe. A wine bottle hangs from the waist. Gives people a feeling of having fun and drinking. Not only that, this King Li Bai, he also holds an extremely sharp scene in his hand. As if it can take away all the hard things in the world. Cut it apart. And at this moment, more and more students are experiencing changes. Turned into a powerful king hero. It seems that there is still hope for the human race. Sukiya looked at the King Li Bai in surprise. And place hope on him. I hope that King Li Bai can help King Kai. Kill the monster, then continue hunting other monsters. At the same time, Sukiya also hopes very much more students can gain special abilities to join the fight. Kill these monsters. Save the common people. At this moment, Wang Zhikai made a cry of grief and indignation. Wang Zhikai, come help me. Wang Zhikai has fallen into a desperate situation. His hands forcibly seized the huge mouth of this demon wolf. Hire me to death. Don't let it bite you. But as time goes by, this Wang Zhikai feels his own strength. I can't hold on anymore. Arms covered by hard blue kai. I'm swaying like crazy at the moment. Like a violently shaking sieve. Wang Zhikai has reached his limit. He's about to die on the spot. King Li Bai sent out a low congratulations. The sharp sword in his hand surged with green light. Rush forward suddenly, to consecutive displacements. The sword energy on his body surged, and folded up. Arriving next to the monster in an instant. Sharp sword in hand. Swinging hard at the monster's body. Cut it. The demon house that is confronting Wang Zhikai. Suddenly, a wave of fatigue was felt all over my body. The giant wolf suffered a blow, suffered a big loss, suddenly became angry. And Wang Zhikai felt the pressure doubled. The king Li Bai laughed loudly. The sharp sword in his hand once again sliced the demon wolves. The sword energy on a piece of flesh and blood is superimposed again, becoming more intense and terrifying. Affected by sword energy, this space seems to have become a little distorted. The monster turned and pounced on the king, Li Bai. King Li Bai looks very calm, self-centered. Directly draw a sword circle. During this period, the body of King Li Bai disappeared, but the monster jumped through the sword circle and was injured by the sword energy inside. Blood splashed out from the body. With a bloody beauty, the King Li Bai laughed loudly. It turns itself directly into an extremely rich sword energy. Slashed 5 times at the monsters that came to kill them. This monster was killed by the sharp sword energy. Lost it again. Not a single piece of flesh on the body is good. It's like a magic trick. The figure of King Li Bai is erratic. Trick this monster around. The monster is extremely angry. The King Li Bai once again used the displacement skill. Make 2 consecutive thrusts towards a short distance. Keep a distance from the monster. At this time, many students exclaimed, as if seeing hope. Just why? I feel hurt by this King Li Bai. It's like scraping. There are too many monsters here. King Li Bai hurts too much. How to use gua sha to deal with other monsters? At this moment, Wang Jikai burst out from the ground. There's a domineering aura about him. Li Bai, the king of standing guard. I'm here to help you. He holds the storm blade. Take the initiative to kill the demon wolf. And the King Li Bai is looking for opportunities. Start fighting with the devil wolf. Wang Jikai Wang Ji Li Bai. To World War I. And at this moment, another voice came. Does anyone need technical support? It's a mechanical sound. It sounds childish again. All the students looked over. They saw a student. All the school uniforms on my body are in pieces, like snowflakes flying in midair. Then the student changed. Became the King Lubin number 7. This Lubin number 7 looks like it's only over 1 foot. Very short stature. And the whole body structure gives people a rough mechanical feel. Holding a small cannon in his hand. However, these students were exclaimed in surprise. I didn't expect that even King Lubin number 7 would come out. Lubin number 7 takes a somewhat clumsy pace. Go forward and kill. He directly activates air support skills. Summon the pufferfish flying ship. Killing towards the monster. And keep sending out bombs. Lubin number 7 launches a skill again. Directly launched a killing group cannon. Hit the monster. Li Bai dodges. Positioned horizontally. Spit artillery and air support artillery. Hit the monster directly. Immediately, a large piece of flesh and blood of this monster was directly exploded. Looks bloody. And his flesh and blood around the edges were burnt. But the students were very happy. Sukiya seemed to also see hope. He thought the first monster fell. The human race has won a small victory. However, this monster was immediately angered to the extreme. A pair of scarlet eyes full of murderous intent. He jumps right out. Bite towards Lubin number 7. The huge wolf's mouth opens. Bite directly on the head of Lubin number 7. The head of King Lubin number 7 was bitten off directly. Immediately afterwards, Lubin number 7 began to twitch. Looks broken. The students around became very pessimistic. They didn't expect. This Lubin number 7 just fired to sandspit cannons. He was bitten directly. Despair and dissatisfaction are reflected on the faces of the surrounding teachers and students. They didn't expect. These monsters are so difficult to deal with. Lubin number 7 lost its ability to move. The monsters won't bite him anymore. Just because he tastes so bad, there will still be smoke. And this monster started to howl towards the sky. At this time, high in the sky, more than 10 black streaks. The big figure feels the call of its kind. Flew over. At this moment, the eyes of these 16 monsters are shining fiercely, eyeing the king's armor, and pounced on him. Wang Jekai's profound gaze suddenly shrank. A sense of fear spreads throughout my body. He felt like he was going to die. Facing a demon wolf, the king rises in triumph. And these are 16 demon wolves. They come together. We must work together to send Wang Jekai away from this beautiful world. Wang Jekai's face was full of despair. He is bulky. Ineffective displacement. There's no way to avoid it. Now, Wang Jikai will become the successor to Wang Jikai Lubin number 7. The second king to die in battle. Li Bai took a breath of cold air. Quickly start the gun and drink wine. Lunge directly towards the distance. To displacements. Start to run away. Naturally, these demon wolves will not let go. King Li Bai chased after him with a roar. It's over. These monsters are too strong. Even if a student awakens a superpower, become a powerful warrior, I can't kill these monsters either. Teacher Sukiwa's face was full of despair. The beautiful face is full of sadness at this moment. He didn't expect that the human race would suffer such a disaster. All of a sudden, the human race fell from the top of the food chain to the bottom. Like ants being ravaged by these monsters. Don't talk about these smaller demons. Not far away there is a terrifying giant magic horse. Giant magic tiger. Look past, there are many monsters. Except in school, the vast world outside school. At this moment, we are also invaded by monsters. Many buildings collapsed. Kicked up a lot of dust. The whole world is in chaos. Suddenly, Sukiya discovered, my body has become transparent and void. Sukikuyang felt as if she had mastered the power of wind. He moves every thought. The body shape actually turned into nothingness. Floated 7 or 8 meters away, and then stopped. Became the ontology again. Su Kuang's little mouth opened slightly. Extremely surprised. He didn't expect that he also had supernatural powers. At this time, Sukiya reacted. My social media name is Feng. So he became a lucky superpower. The awakened superpower is related to the wind. If only there could be a hurricane. Sukiya tried hard. Found himself unable to dig out a hurricane. But it can turn into a wind at any time. Float to safety. At this time, a strange sound came from not far away. Sukiya took a closer look. It turned out to be a huge centipede. 1,000 feet fast rhythm. Open your big mouth and bite yourself. Sukiya was also frightened by this centipede. I subconsciously used this ability. The body turns into nothingness, floating gently towards a safe place in the distance. And that centipede has a fierce face. After looking around blankly, choose to pray. The nearest new target student. Sukiya breathed a sigh of relief after escaping the disaster, but other students suffered. Sukiya's beautiful eyes were bloodshot. Anger is all over my body. Clenched fists. He really wants to kill all these hateful monsters. And not far away, I'm still in a coma. At this moment, my sense of existence was reduced to the extreme. Not only did the teachers and students not pay attention to me, even the monsters, too lazy to pay attention. This little monkey has no energy at all. And in my spiritual world, I'm crazily merging the power of the creator god Pangu. In this chaotic space, countless cosmic substances become stronger with my aura. Began to circle around him violently. In this chaotic world I live in, the whole space began to twist crazily. After countless matter swirling for a while, all of it was poured into Chu's body. At this time, I was very excited. I am excited to return from this life. I changed my online name in advance.